everyone, Guy here again. Yes, welcome back. Wow, really amazed at the response to the last video, last couple. I mean, these are proving way more popular than I thought, and I'm not getting anywhere near as many insults as I thought I would in the comments. Please, that doesn't mean please do that. Also, please stop asking me to play things that I have nothing to do with. I've got a lifetime of work here that I'm showing you. It's a bit insulting just to be said, actually, we'd rather hear you play something by the Beatles. You know, well, I ain't funny how? What, I amuse you? Anyway, sorry. One does try to be a man of one's word, but I must confess I've gone back on one promise, which is I have trimmed my beard. It was just getting too crazy and annoying. I've also started hacking at my hair, which is, even though I haven't got much left, has proved to be a terrible mistake, and the back of my head resembles an East German taxi driver from the early 90s, more and more each day. Anyway, I digress, as I always do. Oh, Ronnie Corbett.
My wife thinks the same. Would I say a few words, just a few words, about how I set my bass up? Of course.
No. So I'm sorry, I did say this was going to be last playing out, and I fully intended it to be last playing out, and I wanted it to be last playing out. I really want to play last playing out. But I was amazed, I tell you, at the amount of requests I had for this next thing, which is the sort of slap break I play under Tim Rennick's solo, which is the second solo of on Brick in the Wall, Part 2. I always felt a bit for Tim on that. I mean, he does a fantastic solo. And but it was like, I remember it was like very early on when I think Tim had said, "Oh, do I get a solo or something?" And then at the end of David's solo and Brick, one of the most iconic solos ever, I went, there you go. Follow that. Thanks. But of course, Tim did a sterling job, as he always does with everything. I digress again. So, right, I've been looking, but because I forgot, I didn't think this was anything particularly remarkable or anything. And again, it's a slap thing, and I'm not really a slap player. I'm surprised I was still doing it then, actually, because it was 94. There's only a few things I was still slapping on then. But anyway, I obviously did on this, and it is quite nice. I'd listen, it is quite nice. I couldn't hear it all that well, and I couldn't be fucked to learn the whole thing, as I think we're getting to know how lazy I am. That's actually not true. Some things I'm more fastidious on this. This doesn't really matter, as long as I kind of give you the flavour of it, show you how it goes. And what's interesting was when I looked back and found that I played it on this. And the reason I did that was because it had this, right? A hip shot D tuner, which is a thing because Brick in the Wall is played with a low tuned D on the E string. And the thing with the hip shot is you could just do that, and it flicks your bass down into D, which is a brilliant thing and essential and incredibly useful if you've got to change tuning very quickly before a song, or during a song, or you don't have a tech. This fulfills literally none of those obligations. I mean, it was the encore for a start, so I've got 5 minutes of just hanging around backstage before I have to come on anyway. Plenty of time for Sid Price, my tech, to retune a bass. Plus, once I get on stage, David's still doing all his fantastic messing about for 2 minutes before I have to come in. There's absolutely no reason to use this. But it's obviously, I bought it, I'd had it fitted on my bass, and I'm damned if I wasn't going to use it. So, no. What I should have played was this! Which is what I am going to play for this, okay? Just because it's a Music Man and that's what they do. So let's give it a go. So what we're looking at is basically basically just bits like that. So listen, everyone, stay safe, look out for one another, and be good. And I will be back really soon with Last Plane Out. And thank you very, very much. Keep watching.